Hi everyone, welcome to the start of a whole new colouring series from Rooms of Wonder. I've been asked to do more pictures from this book and I'm enjoying doing more pictures from this book anyway. But I wanted to do something a little bit seasonal, Christmassy. And so this page here was calling out to me because I thought we could do a festive food page. We have some things here which do have quite a Christmassy feel with the satsumas and things like the pears, which I don't know why they feel Victorian Christmas. These things as well, I don't know. So I felt that it would be a really good page. Now it is a very fine detail. So I've grabbed my Polychromos for this page because of the small details. Oh, we also have nuts and things, don't we? So we're going to just work through the pictures. So we'll come in nice and close for the first one. So I'll adjust the book in a minute and we'll get going. So yes, I've chosen my Polychromos because I think that they will be the best to keep a nice sharp point. So we're going to start with our jelly, I'm thinking. Oh, my light's on the wrong setting. 1 minute. It will adjust in a minute, hopefully. To the right, the camera should adjust. It's being a bit naughty. The weather's a bit iffy here, and actually I don't like that colour. Hang on the page. I prefer it a bit whiter. Okay, so we've got our jelly here. Now it's quite as I say, it's very fine, but we'll manage. And I thought we would give a sort of Christmassy touch to each picture, like a nod. It won't be necessarily all Christmas. So I'm thinking with this one we'll make a silver platter. So the cake stand or whatever will be silver. And I thought that would be a nice sort of Christmassy touch. We're going to start though with the cherry. It's very small, and then we've got these little dots underneath. I'll think about what I think they might be as I colour the cherry. Now, cherries vary in colour a little bit. I'm sorry the page keeps turning up. I'm trying to hold it flat for you. Let's be careful if you do this. It can break the book. I'm going to use my madder. Oh, sorry, let's put it down so you can actually see it. Oh no, really tricky. To colour it in to start with. Now the stem is so fine, it's just a line, so we can't really do anything with that. And this is so small. I would like it to be a bit darker at the bottom, but I'm adding a few more layers, but I really don't think that it's going to be visible. But there is our cherry. Let's just find somewhere to put my pencils. Okay, I'm thinking these little dots underneath could be the same as the ones that are here. Now I'm wondering if we could do them as blueberries, but it's not. I can't think. Oh, red currants would be too similar in colour to the cherries. Let's do them as black currants. Maybe that will be better, but they wouldn't stick in the trifle, but it doesn't matter. Let's just use our imagination a bit. So I'm going to grab my mauve. Sorry, put my hand across the page, grab my sharpener. So this is my mauve. You'll have to believe me. It is teeny weeny. And I'm going to do all of these dots now. I'm just going to, I can't shade them, they're too small, but I want them to be quite intensely coloured. So I'm going to layer them a few times so that it's quite a dark purple. Because as I say, these are black currants and it's purple. So I want them to be quite dark. I'm going to try and add a bit of shine on them in a bit as well. So there are those. And then the little circles here. As I said, I was going to do these the same. Now a jelly is not that easy to colour. Think about a jelly. I don't know if jelly is something that people eat in all countries or if it's just very British. I always think it's very British, but I don't know. Right, I'm grabbing my black while I'm thinking about my jelly colour. Sorry, getting very and I'm going to try and just colour around each of these berries with black. and it will darken them a bit, make them look more black, but I don't want them to look pitch black, which is why I started with the purple or the mauve. Yeah, so a jelly would be not a sort of milky, it would be see-through. So we need a pencil that's going to give us that transparency. Now, a lot of polychromos do, but there are a few that don't, so we want to avoid those. Like a warm grey or something. I mean, not that we would have a grey jelly, but I'm trying to think of a colour. Now, I want something that's going to sort of match with what we've got going on here already. Bearing in mind we're getting a silver down here, I'm thinking a sort of intense pink might be rather nice. And I'm wondering, I'm not sure that's going to work. This colour will work. This is our magenta. Oh, it's on the floor. Magenta. That's what I'm going to use for the jelly. I might do both bits different colour. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to make it a bit darker bottom and left. Don't know my left. Like that. Just to make it a bit more interesting. You can just block the colour in, but I think this might just add an element of interest to our jelly, or else it's all going to be a bit samey. So I'm just going to fade it as we go across to the right. It's quite a dark colour. I can't imagine what flavour. Could be strawberry, I suppose. I'm just layering over until it looks satisfactory to me, because I want it to fade, so I need a certain amount of paper showing through, but I want that colour fading across fairly evenly, and not too light. That one is quite dark on that side. I'm actually going to grab my eraser, which is somewhere hiding in my pencil case. She lies. I can't find it. Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Not in the pencil case at all, of course. I'm just going to gently erase that edge to try and make that look a little more faded. That's better. There we go. Then this one. I think I'm going to do the next layer the same colour. It would be quite hard to make a jelly with two different colours. I suppose you would put the top colour in the mould, set it, and then put the other one on top. I guess. I'm not really an expert jelly maker. Made it a few times. But, I mean, it's not hard, but you know, if you just make it and set it in a bowl, it's quite easy. But if you want to do anything fancy, I've never really done anything fancy. And I always bought it, bought the jelly crystals or the jelly cubes. So I didn't actually make it myself with the whatever it is you use. I've got no idea. So no. But I have got to think of some little Christmas special things, because I'm hosting Christmas this year, so I've got to think about what food I'm doing. I've got a few plans. My mum's bringing pudding, so that's good, although I'm going to have some fruit in for anyone who would prefer that to the pudding. And she's got a certain type of vegan cream for my sister's family who are all vegans. I've got a type, I don't like the type that she's got, so I'm going to get myself some oat milk, sort of oaty cream, and then I'll have to get some non-vegan one as well, and I'll get some non-vegan custard, and I'm just going to buy ready-made because there'd be so much work, you know, and I don't get a lot of help. My boys will help me a bit, and they're good. but it'll be, it's still in term time when we're having our get together. It's on the 18th of December. So they'll still be in college. They'll be going back to college on the Monday for a few days. They don't break up till the 21st. So I don't think it was very fair to expect them to help me with getting all the food ready when they'll probably have homework to do. So I'm going to have to do it on my own. This is Cold Grey 5. We're going to start our silver platter. I'm going to do the darker bits with this. So I'm thinking in here and in here there would be quite a bit of shadow, as well as under here. And I'm gently fading that. I'm not leaving it as a big harsh line. Okay, and I'm just leaving that there for that one, just a little bit. And then I'm going to move to the Cold Grey 4. I can't show you this one because he's too small. But so I'm going to go over that one and just take that up and leave that little bit white. And I'm going to start this edge. And sort of fade it off. And the same on this side. And I'm going to take this colour down a little bit, but I'm going to start a bit here, like that, a bit here, and a bit here. Then we're going to take our final grey, which is the Cold Grey 3. Now you can do this all with one grey and just layer it up, but I figured as it's quite a simple picture, we'll use a few different colours. So I'm overlapping there and taking this colour in. And you must leave some white, whether you're using the exact colours I am or whatever. The key to getting a metallic look is leaving white for the shine. Okay, so there is our platter, but we're not going to finish there. I'm just going to find a certain pen. There we go. I'm using this Gellyroll number 5, so it's a really fine tip, and I want to add some shine. Okay, so on our cherry, I'm going to put it all on the right hand side. I'm going to try and add a dot on each of these little berries. Quite hard for me to see. I think I've just put 2 on the same one, but I'm doing my best. There we go. And then on each of the cherries that are on here as well, just for consistency and to make them look nice. And then I'm going to put a line down the edge of each little bit of jelly. I realise I've been saying jelly all the time. I know in the US those are too thin, those lines. They're perfect for the little, they're perfect for the little fruits. But we need something bigger for the actual jelly. So I'm going to use the number 8. I swapped this one. I think this one works. My other one didn't. Yeah. So I'm just going to make those lines a little bit thicker so you can see them a bit better. But no, jelly is not something I'm going to be making for Christmas, because I'm going to put a few dots down there. It's tricky to get. I don't know who likes it either. There we go. So there is our jelly. I'm just going to put the page down so you can see it flat. So it is just a short one. These are going to be quite short ones here. Probably most mornings there'll be one of these through December. It's my plan at the moment. I may change my mind. And then in the afternoon, maybe a longer video with Christmassy. And I'm hoping that I can do a few premieres as well at some points in time. It's tricky because I still have workmen coming in sometimes, or children around and things like that, and if I do a premiere I want to be able to be around for the whole of it, so it's tricky, but we'll see. But there is our very first festive pudding, so that was great fun. I really enjoyed that. I hope that was okay. And what we'll do is, like, when we do the next one, we'll pick out a few festive tweaks to the picture just to make it fun. So that's that. So thank you very much for watching. Have a really lovely day and happy colouring.